Hey guys, MS Sports Vids here for another Pro Stock Hockey review. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my Patrice Bergeron CCM HG96 pair of gloves that I have obviously right here in front of me. Had the gloves for about a year now. Been using them on and off the ice. I have multiple pairs of gloves that I kind of rotate through, but these ones are bit different from what I'm used to, mainly because they're a little bit bulkier than some of the pairs of gloves that I've had in the past, and the material that makes up the palms here is a little bit thicker than what I'm used to, so it's not necessarily ideal as far as being able to feel the stick a little bit more, and being a little bit more comfortable. They say the thinner the material is, or at least I say the thinner the material is on the palms, the more comfortable it is, and the easier it is to handle the puck and to play at the best possible level. But as far as the gloves are concerned, I know Patrice Bergeron's been using these since the 2013-14 season. That was kind of when the introduction to when Reebok was getting ready to introduce or exclusively change all of their equipment to CCM. I know that the companies are one, but Reebok decided to just have their hockey line with everything CCM. So before that, in the shortened lockout season, I remember Bergie was wearing the Reebok 11K gloves, and gloves similar along those lines. In the years before, but and I mean the HG96s were out in the Reebok line as well. I just remember they just pretty much rebranded the cuff as CCM. Once the 2013-14 season came around. For those of you who are wondering, players who maybe wore the gloves while they were branded as Reebok, one guy who comes to mind, being a New York Ranger fan, I remember Carl Hagelin was wearing those gloves a lot. But even now, while he was in Pittsburgh this year, and I'm pretty sure even when he was in Anaheim at the beginning of the season, he finally got some new gloves, and they were the same models he was wearing before, but they were just rebranded as CCM. But not too much to talk about gloves. I'm sure most of you guys know that there isn't really much to them, but for the most part, it's like I said. I'm not gonna say that these gloves are my favorite, but at the same time, they aren't bad either. It's just the for the bulky reasons. Like I said before, it's not typically something you expect in gloves, because you want them to be as small as possible. At least my personal preference is I want them to be as small as possible, because when they get bulky, and if the palm material here isn't it is like thick and whatnot, it's kind of tough to be more comfortable out there on the ice. But for what I've seen, the material, it looks like it's doing its job as far as holding up, and the wear is being reduced. I don't know if it's the grip tape that I use on the knob of my sticks that kind of help it out, or not, but they seem to be holding up pretty well so far, and we'll see how long that takes. And while we're on that topic, I know that going back to Bergeron, if you've ever seen that video Gear Talk with the Pros from, I believe it's Pure Hockey, or maybe Pro Hockey Life, whichever one it is, but if you've seen that video, you know that Bergeron, what he does is whenever he gets a new pair of gloves, or usually he'll use the same pair of gloves over and over again, he'll just make adjustments to it, and those adjustments are the Bruins equipment managers will replace the palm here from about right here, and like all the way where the bulk of it is, the bulk of the gripping of the stick occurs. He replaces it with a different material, because I guess that's just comfortable to him. So unfortunately, I don't have the option to do that. I mean, I probably could if I really wanted to, but it's not something that's of a big concern to me, and I don't really have the access that he does, obviously, to multiple different things. So that pretty much does the review here of the Patrice Bergeron CCM HG96s. As there you see the cuffs on both of them with Bergie's name. This one's kind of hidden. There you go. So yeah, just wanted to do a quick video here today and show you guys a nice pair of gloves that I have. If you've got any questions about them, as always, you can leave me a comment below, or if I miss any information, as always, I'm not a person that gets offended by being corrected. If you guys got some input on the gloves as well, or know anything about Bergeron and his equipment habits, you're more than welcome to leave me a comment and we can kind of talk about it. And as always, if you've got stuff you want to show me, comment a link and point me in the right direction, and I'll be sure to check it out. Thanks a lot again for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the next one.